Hi everyone, it's Ann. Today we're going to take a look at a little older deck. Not too old. It's under a year old, so it's about 11 months old. It was released last fall, November 15, 2022, and I'm recording this video on Monday, October 9th, 2023. So another month or so, it will be out a year. It was one of those that was on my wish list, but I wasn't sure I wanted. It's called Radiant Wilds Tarot, Navigate Inner Desert Dreamscape by Nat Girsberger. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. Apologies if I did not pronounce it correctly. It is published by Rock Pool Publishing. It's in a two-part rectangular hard case box. There's a few pictures of the cards in the back. And the reason I was hesitant is I knew I love the cardstock. I love the gold gilding. See the unseen. And I love the colors. There's a lot of red and orange hues. So very warm, bright, vibrant, fiery colors. But it's very, I don't know if minimalist is the right word. There's not a lot of details in the cards, and I'm an intuitive reader. So here's the guidebook we'll take a look at more in depth at the end. So, but then there were some cards that I did really like. It comes with a yellow ribbon to match cards underneath. But anyway, finally, I saw the price on Amazon. It dropped in price by a lot. This is cardboard and it's sturdy, so the card stays in place. And I ordered off of an Amazon, but it was sold by a third party off Amazon, and the price was dropped tremendously. So I broke down and got it, and that's why I'm doing this 11 months later. But you know, we all add stuff to our wish list, right? That we buy later, or that we're not sure of. So it is buying with this paper. And here are the backs. As I mentioned, it's a lot of warm colors, red, orange, yellow, and it looks like it is reversible. And look at this gold gilding, beautiful, beautiful gold gilding. And it's papery cardstock, and it's matte. All right, bendable, pliable, flexible. Comparing it to a traditional ply back. So standard tarot card size. And let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now I do like the full card. There was one card, the moon card, it kind of turned me off a little bit. And you'll see as I get to it. And some of you may already have seen this. Like I said, it's been out almost a year. But if you haven't, continue watching and we'll go through it. So as you can see, it's pretty much borderless, with the exception of the border at the bottom of the card, where they have the number and the keyword or the title of the card. So starting out, we have the Fool. So taking this big leap of faith off of the mountain, trusting that she will be okay when she lands. Hopefully she will be. And then we have the Magician. The colors are really nice. Like I said, some of the pictures is a little bit, it's not traditional right away, and it's very different and very simple. So I would say this is probably not a beginner's friendly deck unless you're you resonate with it and you read intuitively and you're drawn to it. By all means, go for it. There's always exception, but generally speaking, I don't think the average beginner will find this easy to read because it's not traditional Rider Waite, and there's not much to go by. Some of the cards. So here we have the Empress and the Emperor. The Hierophant. See, very, very different. Completely non-traditional. The Lovers. This is another one of my favorite cards. So far, I like the Fool and the Lovers. The Chariot. So you have the two Sphinx instead of the horses. So there's Egyptian energy, Egyptian feel in this card. Strength. The Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Looks like she's doing a cartwheel or yoga, some kind of yoga pose, or she's not sure. Doing a backflip. Justice. We have half black, half white. Black and white, night and day, yin and yang. So the Hangman is a snake. I'm not sure what that is. Death. Temperance. I guess he's trying to balance or almost losing his balance. We have the moon, and is this like an eclipse? A lunar eclipse, maybe? So there's some symbolism that you can pick up, but some of them, there's not much to go by. So the Devil, so we have a snake here. The Tower, we do have the lightning. The Star. The colors are beautiful. The cardstock is nice. The gold gilding is beautiful. And I usually do like rock pool cards. Now this deck kind of turned me off. And this is one of the cards that I looked at, and every time I looked at it, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna get the deck. So it is Egyptian feel, and it's not because it's Egyptian feel, it just looks perverted to me with the hand here, and it just turned me off. So it has nothing to do with Anubis. I'm assuming this is Anubis or the energy. It's just this right here. It just looks so perverted to me, but that's just my opinion. Maybe someone else will see something else, and I don't understand it. Maybe I should read the guidebook. Maybe it will help me understand and have a different perspective. But just, you know, glancing and looking online, going through the cards and the images, which is how I buy my decks, is, you know, I just glance through and see, do I like it, do I resonate, can I read? And it's a quick second, and this card like turned me off. So sorry if you love those cards, but you know, to each his own. Everyone has their preference and favorites and style, you know. So here we have the Sun, gigantic sun, but I did end up buying it. Judgment. Who knows? I might end up reading really well with it, right? In the World. So that completes the major arcana. Now moving on to the minor, starting with the Suit of Cups, we have Ace of Cups. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. 2 of Cups. 3 of Cups. This is pretty much traditional. Now this is not. 4 of Cups. So a lot of almost sacred geometry, or at least a lot of shapes, a lot of triangle, a lot of circles in here. Geometry. 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, very different. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. I don't understand this 9 of Cups. Because traditionally, 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. So is this looking into the mirror and making your wish come true? Like kind of like mirror, mirror on the wall. Kind of, I don't know. I'm just going with the flow here. 10 of Cups. So this is pretty much traditional. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Very non-traditional. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Cups. Very outer worldly, celestial connection. Next suit is Pentacles with Ace of Pentacles. It looks like diamonds is representing the Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. See, I don't understand this. Does this represent balancing? I don't know. It's still cool though. Three of Pentacles. That's kind of traditional. Four of Pentacles. This is traditional. I do like this card. I do like this representation of this Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Loss. There's only one person instead of two. Six of Pentacles. Two giraffes and an elephant. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, I love the colors here. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. Next is the suit of swords. We have Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Heartbreak. Three, is it nails going through, or swords going through the heart? Well, I guess they are swords since we're Three of Swords, but they look sort of like nails too. Four of Swords, resting. This is pretty traditional. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Different. Seven of Swords. Huh. Very different. I don't see how this can be like deception, deceiving. Maybe it's different meaning, I don't know. I'll have to read the guidebook for that one. Eight of Swords. This is pretty traditional, and this is another one that I like, another card I like. Nine of Swords. So overthinking. So the brain is all tangled up. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Something with overthinking in the brain, right? Stress. 10 of Swords. She's trapped in a square box. Is she going to suffocate? She's running out of air, oxygen. See, I can read, like something like this, I can read depending on the reading, right? So some of the cards you can read through from the illustration. Page of Swords. This is different. Knight of Swords. Very different. No horse. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. Final suit of Wands is Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. I'm assuming this is Saturn with a ring around it. I have to look up what Saturn stands for in astrology. Saturn's meaning, or what Saturn represents. I don't know why I start coughing. I was eating some grain chips. I was eating some grain chips with all kinds of sesames and grains before I turn on the, maybe it's stuck in my throat. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. I like this Five of Wands. It's like competition, but then it can represent working together as well, right? Friendly competition. All right. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. And King of Wands. Another look at the backs. Let's take a look at the guidebook. So this is like a sort of like a buttery finish on the cover. Feels pretty neat. Ooh, glossy pages, colorful, very nice contents. Introduction. How to use this deck. Direction, legend on navigating the atlas. Each card's description includes an affirmation to repeat to yourself, live by and or meditate upon, followed by direction. The main themes are markers of the card, legend, navigating the imagery of the card with a detailed description. Light, the meaning when the card faces you upright with the text at the bottom. Shadow, the inverted meaning when the card appears upside down with the text at the top. Radiance tip, a suggested action to support the lessons of the card. Radiant Wilds Tarot. So you do get a color picture of the card, and then the direction. Leap of faith, adventure, curiosity, inner child. The legend, the fool leaps off an interstellar desert cliff into infinite space. There is no ground to catch her as she takes her spontaneous, carefree leap, and the entire universe is open to her. She has a childlike air as she embarks on her journey. The light, which is the upright meaning. The fool encourages you to say yes to adventure. She represents the beginning of the symbolic odyssey of the tarot and holds pure potential. Embodying an innocent spirit of curiosity, she asks you to connect to your own playful nature as you approach a new venture. Travel with the flow of the universe and watch the planets frolic with you. Stay receptive to what is about to unfold in front of you. Both opportunities and challenges await. The Fool asks you to take the risk of free fall, like the night sky around her, illuminated by dancing planets. She is lighthearted about what lies ahead and surrenders to the universe plan with an open heart. The cosmos is supporting you. Leap and the net will appear. Make choices and commit to them even if initially they seem as overwhelming as tumbling off a cliff. Things have a way of falling into place. The Fool becomes wise through experience. This card is your reminder to trust your journey and integrate a sense of wonder into everything you do. You're aching for this for a reason. All right, so let's take a look at the shadow side, which is the inverted or reverse meaning. In its shadow, the Fool indicates that you need to think before you leap. She warns you not to act foolishly. So often we make decisions from a place of impulse rather than considering what would serve us in the long term. A current desire may lead you on a naive and reckless chase. Take time to reevaluate the essence of your endeavor and your relationship to it. This card asks you to inquire how your present choices might affect you or others later, and adjust your plans accordingly. Don't leap off a cliff just because you can, for there will be ripples in the universe. Is this a lesson that you have already learned? A true fool repeats the same mistakes again and again without integrating the learning. Carefully contemplate how best to proceed. You don't need to jump right this moment. Radiance tip: take a moment to skip instead of walking to connect to your inner child. All right, so that gives you an idea of what is entailed in the guidebook for each card about the author and artist. Is in the back, total of 168 pages. Acknowledgements. Yeah, very, very nice. So let's see how they shuffle. They look and feel like they're going to shuffle nice because they're matte. They're not too thick or thin. All right, let's clear the deck. Add my energy to it. Draw my Reiki symbols. All right, so let's shuffle. I knew it. Overhand shuffle is nice. It's smooth. It glides. Feels really, really nice. Really, really nice. All right, so let's shuffle this way vertically for those who shuffle vertical. That's fine as well. No problem. And let's see if they riffle shuffle. I have to make it a little smaller piles since I have to break them in. Very nice, very nice. Let's try it the other way. Breaking them in. Very, very nice. Let's try them the vertical way. No problem. So, no problem in shuffling. Let's pull a card. Can we get a card? A card for the collective who's watching. Let's get a card. Look, it stuck out, so we'll get this one. 8 of Wands. Ooh, messages, something coming in quickly. So it looks like in this stack, it looks like a lot of these are yoga poses. 8 of Wands. All right. So, I don't want to cover it. So 8 of Wands is, I harness the universe powerful pulse, dynamicism, speed, energy, power. Yeah, so something's coming in quickly, or a message, right? Legend, amid the hot sand, an interstellar yogi, so I was right, it is yoga pose, kicks up into a handstand scorpion. Oh, I've never done scorpion pose. I've taken yoga, but I have not heard of scorpion pose. Wow, okay, I see now how it can be scorpion pose. Very cool. I have not, oh, well, I can see why I have not done scorpion pose. Look, you have to have strong, strong muscles. That's like advanced yoga. All right, in order to master this challenging and dynamic pose, she's acquired both strength and flexibility. Infinity visibly permeating her skin, the yogi knows how to connect to her inner universe. Behind her toes, a warm orange sun radiates colorful rays of raw energy in all directions. Wow. All right, light. The powerful vibration of the universe outside and within is easily available to you with the 8 of Wands. The speed of light is within reach. To harness it, lean into this pulsating energy. Match the pace of the world with the flexibility of a yogi, and your moves will be unstoppable. This is the time to devote yourself to mastering whatever matters most to you. If you stay open-minded to change and fully focus on your highest self, you can enjoy rapid progress and expansion. Just as a handstand requires courage to leap into, the 8 of Wands implores you to charge ahead fearlessly. Set aside your doubts, for this is a time in which you can make miracles happen. Harness this radiant vitality while it lasts. Let's see the shadow. Things are moving at a slower pace than you might like. As unwelcome as this phase might be, remain focused on your vision and work towards it step by step. Don't skip over important details in the process itself by wanting to take the quickest way to the finish line. You're running the risk of rushing past something you'll later have to return to fix. Slow down and utilize your powers to lean into consistency. Show up steadily for a sustained period of time instead of surging full steam ahead once. Although you might kick up into a handstand by chance without practice, you're more likely to injure yourself if you aren't warmed up, trained to hold the pose. It's much more rewarding to sustain your cosmic moves than chance them. Radiance tips. Feel your own energy. Hold up your hands facing each other at at a short distance. Feel the intensity and magnetism between the palms. This is your power. All right. So dynamism, I don't know how to pronounce that. So I guess that comes from dynamic, and then speed, energy, power, scorpion pose. All right, so that is our message for today, for now, for this time period. I don't know. I ask, right, for the collective. So I hope you guys enjoy that. If you haven't seen that, the stack yet. So as usual, if you are interested in checking it out or making a purchase, reading more about it, I will put the links in the description underneath the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all again on the next video. Bye.